Podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet of official. Welcome to the Hey Arima,
Hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
long down in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK, London, Shady Life, everybody just Shady Life. Why?
I break in the place.
Random singing.
I break in the place.
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hey dog,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd, Kellyanne,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody just Shady Life. Friday, start the show.
Baby, people like you know.
Pizza. Pizza.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we now.
Fry bacon,
Come on. Fry Let me go now.
Hey Arima,
Shady Live,
hey Digo,
Shady Live,
Puna,
Shady Live,
down Tobago,
Shady Live, Brooklyn, New York, Shady Live.
everybody just way, fry bacon the place.
Random singing. Yeah.
Fry bacon the
Well,
place. Take your phone on. Shady Life,
Arima,
Shady Life,
Brooklyn,
Shady Life,
Donapuna,
Shady Life,
everybody,
Shady Life,
down inside of
Shady
the
Life.
comment section, Shady Life.
Everybody just
Shady
Shady
Life. Fry back. Well, come on now. Share it. Come on. Fry back. Woo. Down the Marco. Only who down there? Who down there? I said, who is down there inside of the life? Right about now, I say, put you and I. Everybody say you believe in a Christ. Big up everybody, city dumb and wise. Each and everybody in the place, my friend. Right about now, so we going till the end. Now come back from Burger King and then rush straight inside to start. It's a boom.
freestyle boy.
One time, somebody roll him up. Yours, Nisa?
That is mine.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something. Boy, we rush inside of this place. All right? We want to say thank you so much for coming through. Share the live one time if you know what's up. If you're accustomed being on Fry Bacon Live, you know we don't have to come and tell all you to share the live. It's Saturday. You want to start one time?
One time.
But before I start, my gosh, the beauty just how you just do that, babe? No, really.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Jay.
just come on stage. You was, you sang in the rain, and now you're just here looking like if you just pop out of a
no, because
beauty
I
cocoon.
came home and I had to run inside the bedroom to wipe the sweat off my face. So I still had to get prepared. But I feel you.
Yeah, boy. You want to just stand up and just take a little walk down there and come back?
No, I do not. I'm not a beauty pageant person. Nor do I want anybody what is the word?
Fascinated.
Focusing on me that way. It's not necessary.
All right.
That's what the men is doing, end up in trouble, The show off. Somebody tell you I look like a banana. The bananas out there. Look, the bananas looking nice and ripe. I am not a banana. I'm a human being.
Remember,
you can
God
just
make
say,
you a particular way
you
to
could
look.
just say,
if you didn't make your way, we'd look at you. It's can't please women.
You could just say, well, I remember I just studied though classmate, nobody. Right? I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I like to speak a particular way. So you could tell me, you look lovely tonight, my dear. And I say,
well,
thank you,
dear.
babe. But do I have to walk about? Nah, I ain't doing that. Wrong relationship.
Well, my dear, you look very lovely and beautiful.
Thank you, my dear. So do you.
All right.
Very handsome. I like the salt and pepper beard.
Well, again, accustomed to it. It happened so fast for me. All right, guys, listen. We have our guest. He's in the building. We're going to cross the camera 3 in a little bit. Yeah. But, of course, we have to bring greetings to you. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Fried Bake and Lime. Shoo! Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. We are here on time, unless we run in skating from an event.
We will skate.
Yeah. Shout out to Burger King, man. Thank you for having us. I hosted this afternoon's proceeding, and of course, Nisa sang, and she did an excellent job. Sasha was amazing. You were excellent and amazing.
I need to talk about the performances, including Sasha, but let me just get the door right because we have somebody else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Sasha was super as awesome as usual. We had a Laventil rhythm section. Boy, I tell you. I mean, listen, Laventil rhythm section, they had no singing, they had nothing going on. But when I tell you something, if I wish I could sing a hard gospel to Laventil, I wonder if we could do something. I wonder if I could sing something with Laventil rhythm section, boy. You understand? I kind of praise God, something with that kind of. I don't think the church ready for that, I don't think the church. Oh God, it focus on Nisa. I don't think the church ready for that, right? Nisa out of focus there. She coming? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So. On top of the counter. Hold on, don't move. I'm gonna Nisa get she start. Here we go. Hold on. Yes, I was telling you, I don't think the church ready for that, to run out of the Laventil rhythm section, babe. What do you think?
I didn't hear what your initial
I was saying Laventil rhythm section was so awesome. Imagine I run out there and we do a combination with Laventil rhythm section, like a praise God something.
But does rhythm have words?
Well, they just said they just play rhythm.
Right.
But one would think that the rhythm they're playing is a kind of a carnival vibes now. That makes sense?
Is there a difference between culture, like a cultural representation of a sound, versus making that sound? And I'm going to be careful to use the word carnal here. In terms of what you're asking me. Because a rhythm is a rhythm is a rhythm.
But they will say Laventil rhythm section is what they play is a kind of carnival song, a carnival rhythm section. But they have no words, so how can it be?
That's why I asked.
Anything other than just the music?
That's what I just asked.
Now, if they do a collaboration with me, it now becomes a gospel because I lead in and I put my song in it.
Yeah.
But I wonder, we would ask our guest what he thinks about that later on as well, all right?
So the camera didn't go on the gas yet?
No, we haven't guessed any wings there. Listen, all right, we're going to get with the greetings and thing in a little bit, but we cannot have our guest off camera. and not give him his flowers one time. You understand? wait, let me pull my, I don't want to do this. I want to do this right here. Hayden, we inside. Hold on there. Let me tell Hayden. Okay. You try to whisper?
No, I whispered to the guest.
Okay, hold on there. Hayden inside. I'm looking for, there we go. All right.
Let me read it all.
Hold on now.
JD boy. This is where I would take the time to say, Pastor, or anyone, not, I don't know if you're cool with that intro.
Wait now, let me get the intro correct now. Hold on.
Well, what I was going to say is anybody who needs to send anything to JD, send it to me now. Because
right.
He's searching any phone page.
Good now.
You're good now.
Right, bam. With us this evening, let me tell you something. It's for about 2 years. We tried to get the general to come inside of here. He said, JD, it go happen in God's perfect time. And I say, all right. And God said, okay, perfect timing. Ladies and gentlemen, Fry Bacon Lime. And he says, introducing the man who counseled Nisa and myself.
No jokey counsel, eh?
Man.
No shade, but I'll talk about that too.
Counseling like that. He is responsible. To making Nisa tone down before she get married. Because I was good enough. Remember, you tell me I good to go, you was the problem. He didn't say that. Oh God, good at night. Can I take a joke out? Camera 3, we have Dr. Ian Cummings in the building. Right.
He has the time.
Let me see which mic you're on. Say testing it for me.
Testing, 1.
Hold on, go again.
Testing.
Go ahead.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Nice, there you go. Listen, Doctor, we want to say thank you so much for coming through. I mean, look at you. You are busy as they come.
Yes.
You know, put the mic just a little bit closer to you. Let me fix it. Come again.
I think anybody who
Testing 1, 2, 1.
Nice. There you go.
That's it. Wonderful.
Yeah. Anybody
Mike
who
is nice and rich, like how you're looking.
Anybody who makes sure that their tie matches their pants
is a serious combination.
Person.
And I don't think they could see the pants, you know. But I wonder. There we go.
Oh God, thank you, Linda.
Of course, guys, we did not get the bio, forgive me, but Dr. Ian Cummings, Minding My Business Kingdom Academy. All right, that's abbreviated as MMBKA. And of course, he's going to let us know what that is all about. All right, but when we met him, before we get into that, let me see how much you all got on the shares. Hayden, good afternoon if you're there. Ocean, if you're there, good evening. Sorry. All right, we have 9 shares. Thank you very much for 9 shares. We have 1,000 views inside already. Let's get it to the 9 shares. And we have about 100 people inside. Let's get it to 100 shares this evening. How about that, right? Doctor, good evening.
Good evening to you.
No, I know you're not shy of the microphone and speaking. All right. Of course, you are a life coach.
Yes.
Right. You are also a business coach.
Business, life, faith, finance, and package. Yeah.
Business, life, and
life. Yeah. Whole life coaching, mentoring, faith, and finance.
Okay.
And also, inner healing and things. Meditation.
Meditation. You know that word. When we hear the word meditation, it's not a word that is fling around a lot in the church. It almost seems like a kind of spooky woo kind of vibes.
But it's in the word though.
Yes, it is. It is. It's biblical.
Yeah. The word meditate on the word of God day and night.
Yeah.
It simply means an intrinsic, a decided type of thought pattern for a moment.
Are you getting on, sir?
No, because I can't take, I'm at 43 years old, I'm over all the cankelang. You understand? If you want to meditate and you want to take, however, the wrong way, that is on you. But I know that meditation, that the word meditate means what it means. Yeah. There you go.
All right. It's biblical. I have a program, a course called biblical meditation.
Right.
So we do a whole program on that.
There you go. Can I before we
How do you lighten looking? Because I know we didn't get time to
JD,
really.
he is absolutely fine.
He's good?
He's good.
We good?
We good.
All right, nice. Go ahead.
Yeah. I am more interested in JD, the abbreviation that he just did. Was it minding?
Yes.
Minding
my business.
Minding my business.
Kingdom Academy.
Kingdom Academy. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Could you just break down that a little bit before
But
we move on?
before you want him to break it down now, because I wanted to.
Yeah, let me break down that
right,
and
cool.
then
And then we get
I'm
back to
really
it.
interested in that, minding my business.
It's an academy I started when the pandemic had started.
Right.
Because I was sitting basically thinking about, what to do, and I started to do some introspection. And I realized that I was so gifted and I had so much stuff doing. So I decided to put stuff together, like different things I teach on, training and thing. And so I started this school when COVID started.
So online.
It was online, yeah. It's online. And then moving into personal development. When it started, I had a class. The first class was about 90 students.
Okay.
And then we do personal development with business and thing. And that's how we'll be kicking from there.
I like the minding my business. If I had an academy, I might call it Mind Your Business.
Mind your business.
So mine would be YMYB Academy. You mind your business. Academy.
Oh gosh, Nisa, leave it up to Nisa. It's, Doctor, listen, when we met you, the first time I saw you,
Yes, let's talk about that.
was on the internet.
Okay.
And it was a lot of posters going around, and it was, forgive me if I don't have the correct name, but it was sex. Was it sex? Is it Sex in the City?
Yes, Sex in the City.
Sex in the City.
Rules of the Arena.
Rules of the Arena.
I still have
Listen,
the book.
You have it?
Yeah. Didn't you give us? I think you gave us.
Yes.
When we went to visit.
Yeah.
Now, when I was seeing it on the internet, Sex in the City, I didn't, at first I thought it was just a promotion for like a local play coming down here from the movie or something.
Yeah.
Then I thought, I didn't think it had anything to do
With
church.
Okay.
Because obviously the word sex and church
Don't really go together.
don't go hand in hand. It don't mix now.
Not even quite us. We don't even say that.
No, we don't say nothing.
Them just assume.
So
and
why don't go hand in hand?
I mean,
Because sex is I think
It's a taboo.
The way, yes, taboo. And the way I see church most times is almost like a kind of kindergarten
Oh Lord.
way that it's family, yes,
Yes, okay.
it's children, it's Sunday school, it's good word and teaching, but it's always when it comes
Kinda
to
shy
adult,
away.
yeah, when it comes to adult conversation, it is get real quiet and real uncomfortable real fast.
Yeah, I think I
Like
remember.
even if you're married, you can't even. I mean, a
Yeah.
church is not a place you will kiss your wife.
Why not?
Now you can't do that, you're mad. You can't kiss your wife in the church. I mean, like a wet kiss, you can't do that.
Why would you want to?
Well, if I want to kiss my wife, they right there in the church. And we
Pastor
married.
laughing.
But
Yeah.
and we just say, no, the bride may kiss his wife on. You understand?
Yes.
I can do after that. I can't kiss you so in the church again. You know? But okay, you can't do that
JD
after that. Dies for there and that alone. And then after that, you can't kiss your wife like that. No, okay. Your screws kind of, you might do it then. But if I go to a concert and I with my wife and whoever, and I decide I'd right there and then, and the world know we married, I want to kiss you, they go say we out of order. So that's what I'm talking about. But outside of the church, boy, them people, you ever walk down New York? Them people kissing, husband kissing the wife, buying hot dog. Them just feel to kiss you anywhere in the world, and it's that kind of respect when it comes to love. But in the church,
I think the
it's a
church.
shy thing about.
I think it's just probably misplaced identity with the word modesty, even in the
It's
way
not-
you
it's-
express certain things.
I think there's a lot of misconception because you're dealing with a lot of religious structures and ideologies
There we go.
that formulate a mindset and cause people to be more religious. But I believe that the church has the most of the sexual issues and things.
Oh, Lord.
Right? And I think it's a place that needs to be dealt with, because who's teaching or talking?
Who's teaching or talking?
Yeah, I think that aspect of it, from that aspect, man, in terms of educating. Even yesterday, I was saying to someone that I think we missed the whole focus of the gathering in terms of church, and we just put it on just worshiping God. But the church is really the educational institution of the kingdom, is where we come to be educationalized.
Yeah, excellent. So as I was saying, thank you so much.
Yeah.
As I was saying, that's the first time I saw you on the internet with the Sex and the City.
Yeah. That was some years. That was years.
That's a while back,
Years.
Yeah.
And then after that, of course, I'm understanding, hey, okay, this is a pastor, and then you counseled us, and we're still saying thank you for the counsel, which was excellent. And where you are now, and you're gonna, tell us where you are now. But for those who are looking, who is Dr. Ian Cummings? Who are you?
Oh, okay. All right. Dr. Ian Cummings is a father, a mentor, a coach, a friend. I see myself as someone who basically has been positioned to help and develop individuals. I love helping people. I love mentoring. I think it's a nature that's built within me as a result of my father, because I grew up in American church, because I'm basically almost a third generation pastor.
You grew up in church?
Yeah. I grew up in church. And so that's basically, so when you talk about Ian, but there has been a lot of transition in my whole journey, as everyone will go through different stage and different season. And I think you got to know when to shift, you got to know when to transition, because you could be stuck in a season that be left there. The cloud don't move over that season and you're stuck there.
If that isn't a word, I don't know what is. Anybody have offering basket? If you don't know how, I like that he said, basically, what he is like what we all are.
Yes.
We are all made up of so many different versions of ourselves. And it's important for us to notice. Like I was telling Jay in the corner there, I even told JD in the car on our way over here that I feel like there's a shifting.
Okay.
So I'm saying it out loud, and I'm saying, oh Lord, because I know where I came from and I know where I am. But now I'm fighting with the expectation of where everybody else thinks I should be versus where I know the shift is happening.
And it's something you got to know, because you could get stuck with the crowd. All right, and you could find yourself being in a place where God was and not where God is. The whole transition is important.
Right. So at what age you started, you would say you started pastoring?
At the age of 27 there.
27, that young boy.
Yeah. Started preaching at the age of 21. Yeah.
21, you saying, Lisa?
Yeah, Yensima, look at him. Somebody's saying his voice is because of his voice being so low. If you could just raise.
I just raised it a little bit.
Okay,
but let me
great.
just fix the mic 1 second.
He said much better. Yeah, he said much better. For those of you that may be wondering, my husband is.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah?
That's better. Yeah. He's
Wonderful.
Very obsessed with making sure everything goes right.
Yeah, that's good. The system is good.
How I always like people. JD, you could be a pastor, I've had quote unquote words, and when I say word, is it the prophetic boy? I guess they could say it's the prophetic, I've had the prophetic over my life. They see you pastoring, but I don't want it.
Okay.
I respect anybody who does the pastoral, who from the office, because I feel like that kind of title too. That too is the responsibility, just the image, the responsibility kind of unrealistic for me to hold, because at any given time, I might want to take my wife and go to a sports bar and dance.
You see, again, you come back with that whole religious construct with people. And a lot of those things have people stuck. So you find mostly, you see as pastor now, the position, but what about the function? And as we talking about transition and shift, I think for me now, I really operate now in a place of kingdom. And when you talk about kingdom, you have to focus on sonship, because sonship is the highest position per se. It's higher than pastor, apostle, prophet, priest, king, because we are all sons of God. And when you begin to understand sonship from a kingdom perspective, you don't have to be on the pulpit, you don't have to have a mic. It's a lifestyle. You could be in the pew as a son of God and transforming and shifting things.
Yeah, I think JD suffers from, me too, and probably a lot of us, we suffer from what they go think. So that's why he keeps saying that. Because and I also know that humans, once we see somebody doing something and they do it well, they just attach the proper construct onto that. So JD bring a word, you could be a pastor boy. But it's not necessarily that he could be, he just has a word. He gave a word. I think there's a difference in someone being called.
Yes.
And I also believe that you could be called at any given time.
Yeah. But let me just plug this here. I think the fivefold ministry, always important. I think now the focus really had to be on son. You had to be a son of God. Right. So it eliminates the whole title and restriction. Okay. So it puts us all on a level playing field.
But how long will it take the people to understand that you're talking about years and years and years and years of one particular way, and now we come in with a different way. They say you are fit.
And that's good, because that is why you call the shifting, because there's a generation that's been birthed now. Okay, it's like the children of Israel coming out of Egypt in the promised land. I mean, that generation 20 up, they didn't make it. There's a 20 years and down. So there's a Joshua generation, a Joseph generation.
Nice.
So the generation that's coming up now, those are the ones that you're going to see operating in that dimension of the kingdom that is not religious and restricted.
Listen.
I didn't prepare for you. I find you say plenty, and I know.
Now we're going to get into it, We're going to deal with it. We deal with it. All right, guys? But listen, we forget the whole intro here because we just wanted to dive straight into...
But somebody saying, okay, no topic tonight. We just want to listen to him. The man preaching already. Boy.
Well, I tell you.
Hey, Marlene.
I literally didn't, we didn't brand it. We haven't our pastor on Friday Can Live, you understand? Because we didn't want the religious understanding to misunderstand, right? But all right.
I like that.
So, of course, let's just get into the business. Of course, we have to say thank you to Little Caesars. Little Caesars always supporting Friday Can Live. As a matter of fact, they are the platinum sponsor. If you have not tried, somebody tell me the other day, JD, I went and tried Little Caesars only because of Oli and Friday Can Live, He said, and that thing, and I tell you, since then, me and my children, but she called a particular other pizza brand that I would not call respect.
Yeah.
But he said, we was at that brand pizza, but now it's Little Caesars down the road. That's a true living testimony. So go and check it out if you have not checked it out yet. They have the deep dish pizza, and they have the Italian cheese bread. That's the specials they have going on right now. It is amazing. This hour is also sponsored by, listen, you need to see what's going on here, right? You see, loan is a thing that they have to go through all kind of hassle for.
Yep.
Right? And sometimes people may not be qualified based on who you are and all these things, right? No disrespect to any, no disrespect to any loan services, lenders. But I want to draw your attention to this. This is Kingdom Lending Services. They say diligent hands bring wealth, and they have the Proverbs there 10-4. We offer small loans from $500 to $3,000. Sometimes they say, hey, you know what? I don't really even need $40,000. The other day I went to see if I got a loan. I wanted something small, Nothing major and crazy, Boy, them by the time they're done with me, I walk already about one big loan. I just wanted a small thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just want a little small thing, a little 2,500.
Yeah, talking about
a little
I might
3,000.
probably need to hit them up because, GMAT is next weekend.
Because, you like your wigs. And you like the dresses.
Let me just say something. You understand?
so
Hold on. Don't
for
get me-
everybody who all the women and them
hold
out
on,
there,
hold
right?
on. I'm not going to borrow. And even if I want to get these services of Kingdom Lending services,
Right.
why you had to throw me out there like it's about a wig?
I ain't sure you.
I said
you just look like-
GMAT is coming up.
Oh yeah.
And, it have more than a wig to get. One to you.
All right.
It have others. So what if I want to surprise you with getting a proper suit for you to wear? You start on me and my wigs.
Oh well, okay.
I
Well,
don't tell you, I hope you marry the right person, and I just wear wigs.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
just lick my finger and put my hair behind my ears. That is not my ethnicity. So I'm going to need a little wig now and then.
They are thing. All
right.
right. My apology. They are thing. Jail. Where you want? New headphones and players. They are that, right? Of course. WhatsApp. Take the number down, right? You're WhatsApping them to find out all the terms and the conditions. I have the terms and the conditions. I saw it. It's not a fly-by-night thing. I spoke to the person, then I say, hey, when it comes to this kind of money thing, I need to make sure that everything is everything,
Legit.
right? Seem legit to me. Spoke to the person, and they, of course, the word Kingdom Lending Services is not a make-up name. As a matter of fact, the founder behind it at the preaching church.
Right.
So that's just to tell you already, right? You gotta be real wicked to come and scam somebody. And it's not that, right? So take the number down, 372-0330, right? That's the WhatsApp. You're gonna hit them up on the WhatsApp. Here, what you're going to do? If you're interested, message them and say, hey, I saw you all on Friday Bacon Line. I want to know more. Write the number down or call 468-5904. So this hour is sponsored by Kingdom Lending Services. And we want to say thank you so much. Guess what? JD, we love you, Anissa, and you all, we love the show and we want to support. How can you do that? And easy, just like this. PayPal. You can head across to PayPal. If you use PayPal, whatever it is, whatever it is you want to support us with, we are going to be happy. And we have Cash App as well. For those of you all who use the Cash App in the United States, more so in America, you can hit up the Cash App and we just get it real time, right? So thank you so much for all of your support. All these Cash App givers, we get you and we see you. And most of, not all of them, they say, all of them as a matter of fact, they say, JD, dope, we out there.
Yeah.
And call no names, and we want to honor that. But the Cash App is coming real handy. Thank you so much, right? We have Dr. Ian Cummings is in the building. It's 8:07. We're getting ready to jump into the topic. Should we jump into the topic or should we continue to? I think we should just a couple minutes again.
A couple minutes.
A couple minutes again. Dr. Ian Cummings. So why not? Of course, I noticed the name, not Pastor Dr. Ian Cummings. Some persons have that sometimes. Why just the Dr. Ian Cummings now?
I honestly believe that, again, we come back to the shift, and I was called to make contributions, not contribution. Hence the reason I don't want to be like boxed in that religious structure, because my gift and my calling is also for the marketplace.
And it's just like how we feel sometimes as a gospel artist. From the time you hear gospel artist, even just the name,
You are boxed in.
you are boxed in, right? So you felt like the title boxing you in from where you need to go or where God will take you next.
Yeah, it's kind of boxing. So I literally rebrand myself based on the calling to the marketplace. So as a result, a lot of doors are open.
Could you explain to somebody that may not know what you mean on the live?
In terms of
What do you mean by the marketplace? Because we know what you mean.
Oh yes.
But to somebody that does not understand and they're on the live, what does that mean?
All right. So as sons of God, as believers, our calling is not just in the four walls of the church.
It's not?
No.
I'm being sarcastic.
She does sarcasm all the time. Just forgive her.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. And it's scriptural. So
Yeah.
for instance, Jesus did 54 parables, and 44 of those parables was in the marketplace and in the workplace.
Right.
Okay? When you look at, there's a scripture in the book of Acts chapter 17, where the Bible talks about the apostle who he reasoned with them in the synagogues and in Athens. And in the marketplace.
And in the
marketplace. Okay? So the marketplace is where we are positioned. And also, I could just show you also that in terms of time, you spend, let's say, for instance, you spend 4 hours in church on a Sunday, 4 hours on a Wednesday Bible study. That's 8 hours.
Yeah.
How much hours in a week?
Yeah.
Or so you spend more time in the marketplace out there. And that is not just by chance, because your impact, all right, your input and your influence ought to be in the marketplace. So you go in the marketplace and you make an impact and input and influence.
Love it.
I just want to say this is what I wanted to say when the live just started, because JD was saying that we literally ran from Burger King's event. So I was one of the performers alongside Sasha and the Laventil Rhythm section
and Supernova Steel Orchestra.
I didn't hear them.
That's the little girl, Tawana.
Oh, okay, right. So I remember feeling at a point, I was feeling so self-conscious because...
Why?
But I'm talking.
Go ahead now.
But what's going on? Right. I felt so self-conscious because in the first place, I'm like, Burger King asked me, you know, among all the other artists there, like, you know, why me now? It's no secret that we already work with them. And so they know who we are, what we stand for, where our religious affiliations lie and all of that.
Yes.
And our DJ would have come a night, and we were trying to figure out what the song list should be, what the set list should actually be now.
Yeah.
And I hitting myself over the head like what to sing. Anyway, we came up with the song list, and I did my first set. I was like, okay, cool. When you have to present the gospel and song to a space that is not a familiar space, it's not the easiest thing.
No, it's not.
You know, it's not the easiest thing because you're not singing to an audience who understand perfectly, you know, everything that you're saying.
I just like it.
I know, right. So I finished the first set and I went to the DJ and I'm like, what, I'm feeling like a bake. I'm feeling kind of weird, but I still know I'm in purpose, right?
Yes.
When Sasha came and he did what he did, I believe a shift happened inside of me. Now, some people might, you know, they want to know, who are your influences? And because I may be known as a gospel artist, they may think that the 4 names I should call would be Shirley Caesar, Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp, and
Kiki
probably Yolanda Adams.
Yeah.
But I am a firm believer as a creative that inspiration can come from the breeze. And the breeze is neither secular nor sinful or religious. It's breeze. You know what I mean? So
What were you going to say there?
anyway,
What are you going to say?
the man sang, and I heard him using what we would deem as religious terms in his
Jah, Father,
Christ.
God, Christ. If you love Jah, you love God, Christ.
Right. And I was so inspired by a number of things. One, his just confidence in his message and who he was. And I'm saying, Janisa, you need to get it together.
I talked to you long time ago.
I know, but and you know with lessons, it doesn't matter how much time somebody talk to you, you have to be ready. There's a time when you get hit and then you change. Like somebody could be telling you years, they're telling you one thing, but unless it's that time for the shift to actually happen, you won't be impacted. So when he finished, I saying, but this brother real bad. As in good, of course.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, this is... I wouldn't let you know what the shift is yet because God still had to work it out. And I ain't saying what I'm saying, I'm just saying what I'm saying.
What you're saying now? You know what he is?
Anyway, Pastor, you understand? Well,
no, I understand what
Dr. Cummings, you understand what I'm saying?
And I think also that your gift, the Bible says your gift will make room for you. So your gift is a maker. Your gift will make room for you. So when you get into that space and that place, your gift took you there, but then can you stay there? So you have to be able, because in the marketplace, you make $1 and you make a difference. It's a place where you make $1 and you make a difference. In the marketplace is value, not virtue. In the church is virtue. In the marketplace is value. This is why you will see a lot of Christians who are in the marketplace. When it's time for promotion, they hardly get promoted because they don't understand that in the marketplace is about value, not virtue. So are you making a difference? So you value and you take a value. So you carry value and then you take value. So what value are you adding in your work and your job and things like that? That's a big difference. So you make $1, make a difference.
Do you feel a way because our reflex, like Nisa just said, she said pastor,
And then I changed.
and then she changed to doctor. Do you feel like,
No, I don't.
not offensive, of course, but do you feel like, I
Betty.
don't want to be called?
No. It's not like that. It's not a problem with that. Okay. But I present myself so that, as I said before, I can have that impact in the marketplace.
So the shift you're speaking about, where is the shift now? Because, some people quick to say, well, you ain't passing that game because you find the offerings too small. That's what they were saying.
I think when it comes to finance, I mean, I do depend on the finance from the church for that. I have a gift.
Right.
All right. So I structure my life in such a way that I can be facilitated. My gift, as I said before, in the marketplace, you make $1, you make a difference. Some people just want to make $1, but you have to make a difference. You have to impact life. Okay, so when we talk about the marketplace, so we function in different sectors of society. So you have government, you have economics, you have education, you have the entertainment industry. All those are sectors of society, and those sectors are gates. Okay. And as sons of God, you are positioned in a sector. So you might be, probably you are a policewoman or something like that. All right, you function in that sector. You have to manifest the kingdom through you, the gift. You have to elevate. So there's a system, and I'm glad we just touched this here. Just last week we come out of a business breakfast conference, and this is something I'm doing now. Next one is in San Fernando.
A business breakfast conference.
Yeah, business breakfast meeting. So I
Who that for? So
for business people, gifted people with talent, and people who just don't know what to do.
Entrepreneurs.
The entrepreneurs, yeah.
A coconut vendor. You say
Yes. Next one I have in yours should be there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Because again, it's creating that platform to educate, equip individuals.
What you all teach in that class?
Well, with the first one is only launched out on last Saturday. So that is when I just introduced the whole concept. And we had about 150 folks there.
Serious?
I did breakfast and all that stuff there. And it was free.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let me make some fried bacon and go and sell down there.
Jerry, oh God. And okay.
I mean,
Continue.
Yeah, so and it was amazing. So what I did in that session, I introduced a program called the Gated Dominion Concept. It's a program I put together. All right, so where to take people with a gift and different aspect, walk you through your whole life straight to dominion.
What is dominion? Again, I'm asking.
Yeah, that's all right.
Knowing that I may understand,
Yes,
and someone else may not understand.
Okay, all right. Well, dominion from dominion you have dominate or domination. All right, so dominion is our first mandate: fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, and have dominion. Okay, so when you are positioned in any sector of society, okay, as a son of God, the mandate on us is to have dominion. We're supposed to dominate.
Right.
Okay, so for instance, like you all are doing this aspect of your calling and gifting.
Yeah.
Right? So where you start is not where you're going to stay, but you must have a dominion mindset. So you're all supposed to dominate this sector.
which we
Right. Okay, so the mindset have to be here to take over. It's a takeover mentality.
see.
Is that
That's why
Christian-like?
when I say
Hold
we are
on.
number one, she just get vexed with me.
I don't get upset. I just feel, again, that's why I asked, is that
all right.
okay to think like that? Because I believe where we come from, which is the religious space,
Okay.
when it comes to saying, like JD would say, no, we are number one. But it's not that I don't know. I just feel weird because I know how people receive certain things.
And that's cool because again, probably you feel like that as a result of how you were structured coming up.
Right.
Okay, but when let's go back to Bible in terms of like let's look at the patriarchs in the Bible. Did Abraham dominate?
He did.
Did Isaac dominate? Did Jacob dominate? Did Daniel dominate? The 4 Hebrew boys who was in Babylon. The Bible said Daniel was first, he was preferred, he has an excellent spirit. There were 3 kings who came on the scene, and every king who came after asked for Daniel. Mm-hmm. So those are pictures. Even Joseph, who went into Egypt as a slave,
and came out.
Mm-hmm. He was next to he was the president. His gift.
Did they? Yeah, I'm not gonna say religion did such a number.
It did. You see that whole European concept that came down into the Caribbean, and the facility, they released that what was necessary to keep people at a certain place. Okay, but now, as I said before, now things are being unfolded and truths are coming out. So there are things that this generation not taking things like that. You can just tell them, okay, let's come to church and just sit down and do what? Okay, we come this every Sunday, so what are we doing? Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They realize now that they're born for more than that. So there's a awakening inside of individuals now. All right, a bit in it for more. You know literally that you are placed here for more than what you're doing, because there's an unrest inside of individuals that they are not satisfied with what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But few people are saying anything.
Yeah.
So a lot of folk accept the norm because, well, that is what we were taught and that is what we know and all that stuff. But those things are shifting.
Well, let me tell you something. I think this is the first Friday and Lime that the time flew so quick. It's 8:21. We ain't doing nothing. The people show, you know. What is this, boy? We ain't shout out nobody. We ain't tell nobody good evening. Thank God we get through the advertisement. Listen, the second ad's supposed to come here all now.
Yeah, all now.
So can we have a part 2?
We have to have a part 2. What's going on here? All right. Of course, this hour is sponsored by Kingdom Lending Services.
Diligent hands bring wealth. The scripture that they're using is Proverbs 10:4. Mm-hmm. They offer small loans ranging from $500 to $3,000. Titi, of course. If you want to get in contact with them, the WhatsApp number is 372. Can you open back the screen for me?
Oh, let me just stay in here for you. Yep,
the number is 372-0330. If you want to call, 468-5905. Probably we have a parking something.
Are we blocking somebody? Oh, God, sorry.
All right, somebody park bad. JD would have has this stuff on the screen, so I don't know how to take it off. But I would encourage you. I would have mentioned that we have a event coming up next week. So I may literally think about it because I do need a small loan or two. Let me take this chance to say good night to some of our viewers. Hi, Atkins. Atkins says humility is simply agreeing with what God says about us, not a look, etc. I like that. Hi, Kate Trends. Hi, Carolyn Findley, Gemma, Joseph, Steve Castillo, and Shield of Faith says, the comment, Daniel and Joseph's testimony was not about being financial or political. It was about righteousness. This prosperity gospel is lawless. How do you feel about that comment?
We could discuss that.
Right now?
We could discuss that. No problem with that.
So let me read the comment again.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel and Joseph's testimony was not about being financial or political. It was about righteousness. This prosperity gospel is lawless.
If I should ask, so what is prosperity gospel? Up to now, we didn't mention anything about prosperity gospel.
Because I was just going to...
Yeah, we didn't mention anything about that.
Yeah.
We talk about dominating and being excellent.
And what we are.
And what we are, your gift will make room for you, so you're supposed to be on top.
Right.
All right? If you're going to make a difference in this field that you're all doing here, all right, you can be mediocre, you can be average, to impact. Because if you, for instance, you are called to go into the marketplace with your gift, okay? It's going to make room for you. When you get in there, you have to be able to excel because you'll have more influence and you'll have more impact.
So are you saying that what you're teaching, and one part of what you're teaching is the importance of prosperity?
prosperity, in terms of what is prosperity, we teach
Yeah,
you have
I just kind of going based on what the
So basically,
comment.
what it is that you have to excel. You got to excel.
Yeah.
God is a God of increase. Okay? If you connect to God, you're not going to be stagnant. Okay? The Bible said your money is a defense. Money is a defense. So for instance, if we are light and we are salt of the earth, light is influence, all right? Salt is influence, light is access. So which means now you are light, okay? Access, influence.
Right.
All right? When you have influence, you could impact a certain sector of society.
Yeah.
If you don't have that influence, there are certain people you're just not going to reach.
Could I ask another question with regard to
Yeah.
the term prosperity gospel? Why, based on the commenter,
All right.
is it that once somebody exists in the religious conversation, the only thing that we are supposed to discuss is sin, reconciliation, all these spiritual aspects? And is it...
I need to interject for a second. We have no video for it.
Oh, he has to move?
Yeah, it doesn't really use it.
All right, so I will wait for Pastor to come back and, Dr. Cummings to come and explain that. To explain. JD, you want to sit down there? Or let's just talk about what we were talking about. Somebody made, so everybody go on. So it's just me, myself, and I. Yeah, well, I don't have a choice. So the entire cast is outside attending to parking, right? So Marlene Wilson says prosperity has its rightful place and should not overstep its place. Jurisdiction. I said what I said. Marlene, are you saying that like angrily or something? I'm asking because it is in caps, and I know there's rules. Like if you type in caps, it means you're angry. Hi, Jillian. I'm running the show. Yeah, I was asking the doctor if a leader talks about prosperity, that means they just teach the prosperity gospel, and that means that they somehow wrong. Like, I don't know why in the church people feel like you should be begging or not rich. And then if you are rich, whether that richness comes from you working hard or just having a nice business, it means that you're not cemented in the things of God. I cannot subscribe to that mindset. Hi, Afisha. She says, look at Nisa all by herself doing her thing. Lizanne says, above all things, I wish that you prosper and be in good health even as our soul prospers. And I know that Dr. Cummings was saying he never said anything about prosperity gospel. And I feel like in the kingdom, as we tried to address before, there's a religious mindset that does not afford us to be human. You know what I'm saying? In church, there's a religious mindset that does not allow us to just be human. You can't enjoy, like, in concerts, like we are artists, right? I would look at the comments under, like, Blessed Messenger might put up something, or Samuel Medas, where there's a whole throng of people having a good time, and there would be the religious people, looking like a fete. But is it? And first of all, a fete means a gathering of people. That's what it means. Like, it's just a large gathering of people, And I would tell people, yeah, but, is it that though? It's a large gathering of people, but we're praising and worshiping and having a good time. Have you ever been bound before by a situation and you hear a song or songs and you just jump to your feet and start to give God praise and wave your hands and sing to the top of your lungs or dance and have a good time with your crew? Like, how in the world is that even right to judge? Royan, hey, Royan. Royan Mitchell, if you don't know who she is, I believe this is the recording artist. I don't know where she's situated now. She says, we are quickly to be judged. Dorcas Gray, good night. Thanks for joining us. She says, the comment is, of course, who talk about Marlene? We talking dominating. Jermaine says, the heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. Thank you, Donna. Donna says, he didn't mention prosperity. The gated system is about being strong in the kingdom and helping members demonstrate their working of God, the working of God in their lives. Yeah, so Dr. Cummings has a few parts of himself. Where he is now, he's speaking about dominating, learning to be better, make more money. I don't know why that is a trigger for the religious community, but apparently it is. Hi, he's coming back. So you could walk over, put your headphones on. I will let you sit and then we would continue. Thank you. All right, you ready?
Yes.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
So I was kind of just trying to keep the audience engaged in terms of explaining that you never mentioned prosperity gospel, but I feel like because of one of your hats that you did not you didn't what's the word, boy? You didn't throw it away. It's the pastoral. I guess because you have you have that grace on your life still.
Yes.
So one of the topics that you're speaking about in your transition period is dominating.
Yes.
And dominating in whatever area in terms of your gifting.
Your gift. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's break it down like this.
Break it
for
down,
instance,
break it
like
down.
so you move now. Yeah. So you're gifted.
Right.
But then you have to be skillful.
Right.
Then you perfect your skills. Then you master it. And then you have dominion.
Do it again.
You take your gift.
Take your gift.
You become skillful in your gift.
How do you become skillful in your gift?
All right. So for instance, now you have to study. All right. You have to study the art of what it is you're doing. And you have to seek to be the best in what you do.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, let's talk about Daniel.
Right.
Wasn't Daniel preferred, excellent, chosen, and above? So yes, he had a prayer life.
Right.
Okay. But when you begin to describe him in the book of Daniel, you talk about Daniel, he had an excellent spirit. He had wisdom.
Right.
He was wise.
Right.
Okay? He was wise. And he was first. He was preferred. So what we are saying is that if you operate in the sector of society, okay, at a gate, whether it be politics, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a policewoman in the entertainment sector, as a son of God, you have to become the best in what you do. You have to excel because you're representing the kingdom. You can't misrepresent the kingdom.
So do you think someone that's not excelling is misrepresenting the kingdom?
Well, you're not becoming all the best in what you could do in terms of if I give you a gift, if God give you a gift. All right. Now remember, each one you are responsible for developing your gift.
Right.
That's the difference there.
So what I'm asking is, if you're not dominating,
yes, if you're not dominating, because you're not becoming the best in what you're supposed to do. God wants us to be the best. Okay. So for instance, all right. So let's say for instance you go into the marketplace. All right. In the marketplace is value.
right?
So let's bring this, and I normally like to use this. So I'm a Christian. You're another Christian. Mm-hmm. Both of us went to work in a company.
Right.
We started at the same place.
Yeah.
Right. I am, and the non-Christian, they are not coming to work early. Mm-hmm. They're using obscene language, all kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But you know, as a Christian, you're praying, you're fasting, you're praying for the boss, you're throwing oil in all the corners of the big company.
Oil.
Right. Mm. So now, let's time for promotion. You get promoted and I didn't get promoted. Why? Because it's what value are you adding to the company? In the marketplace, it's value, it's not so much virtue.
Mm. Huh. But that's it.
So, and then if you're going to bring value to something, then you now have to develop yourself. Mm-hmm. You got to develop yourself. So, and then if you're going to take value from the company to go back now home, uh-huh, to bless your family. Mm. So you add value and you take value. You make a difference and you make $1. Mm-hmm.
Carlon Kennedy says...
You read any comments at all while I was here? When I left?
I was talking.
Oh, my bad.
And I was reading comments.
Okay,
yes.
Nice.
So Carlon Kennedy says, Nisa, the church lacks knowledge where money is concerned. We use products and services created by secular, which they are dependent on, always asking for an offering rather than understanding prosperity to be able to move from asking to lending and lending to even nations as stated in scripture. Yep. Marlene Wilson says, we are all entitled to express our opinions respectfully and our opinions to be respected too. Agree to disagree peaceably.
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure what the comment is related to.
Okay.
Somebody's asking, Nisa, where is this man's church or program? He has the keys. I guess you could go ahead and...
Well, they can find me on Ian Cummings Facebook. Just put Ian Cummings Facebook.
I need to... Ian Cummings, you going to type that in?
Yeah.
All right, guys, don't worry. I'm going to put up the information.
Yeah, we can
have
put
it.
it up.
Have it set up good, all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So that is the aspect. So we're not I mean, I didn't talk about prosperity.
No, you didn't.
But you see, I'm going to tell you this. Let me go church now.
Yeah.
Anytime you begin to talk about wealth and that kind of aspect, and I'm going to say this here, the demon of poverty always rises his head.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Anytime you begin to, why? Because you see, if you do have the resources, there's things you cannot do. If you don't have resources, finance, literally can't do certain things.
Can you tell me why you said the demon? I know I come from my beginnings Seventh-day Adventist, right? It's not until I came into the Pentecostal full gospel thing that I would hear people attributing a spirit to everything.
Right.
You know, a spirit of sleep, a spirit of...
Is there a spirit for everything? We was talking about that on
radio.
No.
So you were just being...
You see?
No.
Okay.
No, I use demon because that's what people understand. So I just say demon.
Okay.
But really is what we call is an energetic force. A spirit is what is a spirit? All right, let me just say this here, and I'm going to say this publicly.
Right.
All right. God is the only spirit. A spirit is a life-giving force.
God is the only spirit?
Yeah. Holy Spirit is God. God is the only Holy Spirit.
Holy
All right, but a spirit is a life. All right, let's take it for the foundation. If a spirit is a life-giving force, now we have terminologies in the Bible, a spirit and all that stuff, and sometimes we use that because that is what individuals identify. But if you go back down to real Hebrew studies and things, you'll realize that a spirit is a life-giving force. Who's a life-giving force?
Because a demon, or...
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, a demon is not a spirit, is that what you're saying? Because to me, they are spirit beings.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That is what the terminology coming down is known.
Okay.
But if you really go back down to the origin of it is, so people say spirit, that is what people understand. But these are energetic force.
All right, listen. So it is 38 minutes past 8. We are going to get in quickly. Of course, this hour is sponsored by Little Caesars. Thank you, Little Caesars, for always sponsoring Friday Can Lime. They are our title sponsors. No sponsor comes, go. They have been with us for the past year and now a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, year and a half constantly being our title sponsor for Friday Can Lime. So we want to say thank you to Little Caesars. Also, this hour is sponsored by Kingdom Lending Services. Guess what? You want to have a little loan, you want to have a little small loan. But you want nothing big, dumb boy. You want to buy a little something for your daughter, some for your husband. You don't want the overhead and then the interest is, you don't want it massive. Well, Kingdom Lending Services, they provide small loans from $500, as you can see, to $3,000. But this is what you need to do. Write down the number fast. 372-0330. That's WhatsApp. So don't go and call that number. That's your WhatsApp number. Hit them up. Say, hey, I want a small loan. How? I could get it. That's the number you're WhatsApping them. Or if you want to call them and you want to talk to them directly, give them a call at 468-5905. If it's not for you, maybe it's for somebody else that may need a loan. Tell them that Friday Can Lime send all your terms and conditions, apply, and you could find out how you could be. Well, I don't even think it's a qualification, If you see the thing, give them a call and find out, all right? Dr. Ian Cummings is with us.
Seems like we're just gonna keep talking.
All right. You wanna get into the topic, boy?
We can't.
Yeah, boy, we can't.
Yeah,
get
let's
into
just keep talking. You can
Yeah.
ask
All right.
him.
So we're gonna. All right. So we had our topic, but we're gonna keep our topic for next week, please God. All right, because of course, today is not only impactful, timely, and I mean it's not. Come on, guys. Let me just ease up a little bit. It's not every so often we have a pastor come through, you know.
Well, yeah.
Well, doctor, right? So let me apologize. We had to do a little running up and down. We park by the neighbor, and why you say I told them neighbor and them in home, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just pop up. Let that be a word. All who like to run my people's house and you never know when they pop up. That is what happening, you know.
That is the sermon. That is the word you want to get? Pop up. I would say the word.
You have a word?
Yeah, I would have a different word. You're talking about parking in a space that you're not supposed to park in.
Well, you can't park. Don't park in a space that is not yours.
But not even that. But I mean,
park in your own space.
That kind of surface. But
you see why I can't be a pastor? Because look at that. I don't fail already. I don't say. All your men like to pull up and park in space that is not yours. That gate closed. You can't open the gate. That's why I go see.
My word will be something like, you are in the space that God needs you to be. You're going, you're having the program. But if you drop a crumb or you park where you're not supposed to park, it could interrupt the flow of the Holy Spirit.
Who word was better, Pastor?
Who word was better? Who word was better?
Who word was better? Let me know. Because Nisa and I are very competitive with each other.
I'm not competitive at all.
Who word was better? Nisa, I ain't gonna feel away. She ain't gonna feel away if you say me, you know.
Nisa was better.
Man say it's soft, you know. His word was better. All right. We have did we read this? Yeah.
Donna says, this gentleman is talking about helping the members and non-members identify their gifts and perfecting them in the kingdom of God. Oftentimes, folks are just coming for help or begging week after week. Maybe they have hidden talents that could help them earn rather than beg.
Roxanne is saying, thank you for that, Donna. Roxanne is saying, Royan, my apologies. She said, all you're holy now because the pastor.
Who holy?
No, I saw Hayden comment in the early about something about I can't grab up your bam in church. And I saw it, I just didn't read it because I feel, we had the man of God in the house. We had the thing up. All right, so guess what? Where do we go? You know what? Listen. We had to have something inside. We must have a little.
Let's go.
We had to have something. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Hold on, let me pull it for you. All right, this is what we're going to do. All right? Pull it here. Nice. 3, 4. Random singing! Oh, gosh. Random singing tonight. There we go. All right.
JD, I can't put it.
You ain't got no words in it. Just have to go. Oh, gosh. Hey, what's that? Well, you pull a real bad tune in. Go.
That's you there.
You miss it. Let me pull it back. I'm pulling it back, right?
I will help you.
I had to get a score for the words, boy, right? There we go. We're going to help your counter team.
They say, go, apostle.
Random singing. Let me go. 2, 3. Hold on.
Bang, bang, bang.
1, 2, 3,
go.
When the man loves a woman.
Good, keep his mind.
Come you say I'll put this song.
I don't even know the song.
Wait, hold on.
What a
Let me
good
pull up.
Come on.
When a man loves a woman.
I say you start off in a low key there.
Somebody said no.
Wait.
Pastor, I want to implore you to sing higher, please.
Listen, you have to go a little higher. You have to go.
All right, let me just say that.
Talk to me.
No.
You're feeling a little shy?
No. The thing is that my father could have sang my brothers, but I didn't get the singing.
Oh, you didn't get it?
No. When I asked you if you have a song for the karaoke, you tell me this. So I say
but
you out and bad.
I thought you might have slide by.
Nah, we don't slide here. We don't slide at all. We're going again. At least have this.
You try one more time?
Somebody say, gosh, I had a big bet on the past. You know? His gift is not singing. Sorry, that is my inside laugh.
Don't give up. You can do all things. Don't give up,
but
right?
he know that more than all of you.
And you can't be worse than Daniel Loveless. He come through here and he cares not. Right? You're pulling words there?
Yeah, I want to get a word.
Okay, look for the lyrics, all right? So as far as getting the lyrics, of course we want to put it in one more time. You're looking for a small loan, my friends, from $500 to $300 WhatsApp. 3,000, right? This is Kingdom Lending Services. Reputable persons, diligent hands brings wealth. Write the WhatsApp number down. 372-0330 or give them a call 468-9505. All right, so thank you for sponsoring this hour. Hey, we didn't even close off the first hour when I tell you, boy. Right, we in business today. Right, how we looking there?
You find it?
Let's go.
All right, let me go. Ready up.
They are saying we believe in you.
We continuing.
Right.
Random singing.
They'll come in here.
I'll continue.
All right, continue, Nisa. 2, 3, let me go.
Bringing to the stage.
Bringing to the stage.
Dr.Ian
Cummings.
That's right.
Percy Sledge.
1,
What a man.
2, 3.
When a man loves a woman, he can't keep his mind.
Continue. He'll try the world
Let me help him.
for the good thing.
Let me help him there.
I don't know it, eh?
If she's bad,
Yes, go through.
He can see it.
Yes, he can.
She can't do no wrong.
None at all.
Turn his back on his best friend.
All your custom doing that one.
If he put her down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go again.
When a man loves a woman, he spends his very last time
Yeah.
trying to hold on to what he needs.
Let God use you.
You're going good.
Hey. Yeah, that's somebody saying, nah, I weak.
You know what?
They say, just talk it out, Pastor. Just talk it out. You know, you had to put the pastor laugh. You had to say, hold on.
Let's stop it.
I was trying to do a thing. I was trying to show him how to talk
All
it
right,
out.
let me go. Help him.
That good.
When you're pastor, you had to say, I gave you everything. I had. You had to do the laugh to make it work. You understand? Trying to hold on to your precious love. Precious love. Shut up, baby. Please don't treat me bad. Shut up, yeah. Hey, kararabara. When a man loves a woman,
Go, babe.
deep down inside his soul.
Look, you tried to come in.
Yeah, this is not a duet, Pastor. Yeah. You're out of time, now.
Look, you tried to come in.
Yeah. If she plays him for a fool, he's the last one to know. Loving eyes can never see. Remember the church laugh? You gotta hide out. There we go.
Jenny, you're making this is why I go
Let me stop this right now. Right?
Jenny, you're making this thing go viral.
Yeah. This has been officially the worst random singing ever.
This is the worst one.
You know,
Somebody said I'm not Percy Sledge, that's sledgehammer.
What killing me is, right? When Lisa started to sing,
He get confidence.
he tried to come in.
He tried to dominate. Can I get an amen? He said you have to influence and dominate. That's
I hear him in the background. Yeah.
All right.
Jenny, you put my blast here.
Yeah. You know what?
God.
Listen,
It's
no.
cool, man.
You had me when I say we just do karaoke. You have a song? Yeah.
They said all you owe we 2 random singing next time because this one in account.
Listen, we want to open up the lines real quick. All right, we are stopping.
We have to
stop at 9 p.m. this evening because we have another appointment.
Somebody say part 2.
We have to have a part two. All right. Let me open up the lines. Where's the lines? 724-4249. If you have any questions you wanna, ask Dr. Ian Cummings, we're not gonna linger because we know it isn't like to call the calls unless we start to do giveaways, right? That bad.
So while we wait, let me just read some comments.
Get a number.
Hey, Nestor. He says, I am enjoying this. That's important, Nestor. Joanne Hospitalis says, Pastor is a good sport. E for effort. Hey, Linda. She says, I week here over in Philly. Lizanne says, next time play Dustin. I don't know who Dustin is.
Dustin. Oh, that's the guy I like that I found. Excuse me, that we start playing on radio.
Oh.
Dustin, excuse me.
All right. So while we wait on anybody who may want to call, Pastor, well, Doctor, or the other Gima, I need to get out of the Pastor thing.
Hello.
Yeah.
We were talking in the beginning about where you are now, where your transition has brought you. Yeah. So let's just hear more about that, and just sell where you are, and sell the gems. Yeah.
So as a result of that, the transition I'm in, as I said, a lot of doors have been opened up in terms of the sectors of society, the banks, different corporations, countries and things, to go in, because the school that I put together, the academy, we does corporate training. We do group and individual mentoring and coaching. So a lot of, and that aspect is on a totally different level. All right, as I said earlier on, right now I put together the program on the gated concept, right? Because really teaching individuals how to identify their gift, their talent, their purpose, all right? And then identifying it and then developing it. And the whole concept is a whole program cycle to go into. It's a 12 weeks program. So we do it. So we're going to start on the 29th of next month. Okay. And also part of what we do, what I'm doing now basically is the business breakfast meeting.
Right. So that's the next thing you're having is the breakfast meeting.
Yeah. Well, I had one last Saturday. We're going to do another one in San Fernando. I'm just trying to cement the location.
Okay.
What day and time?
It's going to be the 20th. Based on the location, it's going to be the morning or the evening.
Alison is asking, are you a life coach?
Yes, life coach too. Life coach.
All right, guys, we're not going to linger.
Call now. Fry bacon line.
724-4249. We have just about 8 minutes again before we close off. We try the random singing. Next time Pastor comes back, we're going to have a classroom. Yeah. Right? And of course,
I'll redeem myself for the next time.
Yeah, you had to practice and sing back, all right? All right, so we have one. Hey, good evening, Fry Bacon Line.
Hi, good evening. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes,
clearly.
brother, how you doing? Always a pleasure when you come through. What you want to talk to Doctor about?
Yeah, no, Doctor, I want to know what is your point of view as it relates to full-time ministry, because it has been taught that full-time ministry always supposed to be in the four walls of the church, etc. But clearly, your calling has shifted from what it is for what we know you as into the corporate world. So how would you describe what is known as full-time ministry? You understand? Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Full-time ministry is basically going to be still holistic. And if you are not called to impact the sector in the marketplace, per se, then you focus on the and not just the four walls, because remember, you're dealing with full-time ministry, you're dealing with families, you're dealing with, and a family may have different aspects of their life. Then you're dealing with internal ministry, building, expanding. Also, for the same full-time ministry, you're building schools, you're dealing with society. So it's not just preaching, just pulpit preaching. It's holistic, because remember, you're developing, you're building people, and every individual come with a whole entree of stuff. Okay, because the person a family, community, society, country. So you're building them, you're preparing them also for society.
So full-time ministry, in your opinion, is not just because, again, with the religious construct, we kind of look at that as within the four walls, but basically what you're allowing us to embrace unapologetically is that is literally, once you're called, are you say, but then, okay, you have to be called to that, and then it's still a barrage of posts. It's not just pulpit.
It's not just because, remember, part of purpose is to make contributions, not a contribution. So it's not just one area. But again, if you're dealing with calling, one person may be called to just the arena of the church, and that itself is holistic.
Yeah.
Because it's not just preaching, it's counseling, it's teaching, it's developing, it's community work, it's a whole lot. So you could just do the full-time ministry alone, and it could really take up a lot.
Could branch out. Somebody is reminding us here about the books that you have. I have Sex in the City. What books do you have right now?
I was a bit of author, 5 books and probably about 8 ebooks. So,
5 physical books and 8 ebooks.
Yeah,
and what do you have in your hand there? What's this?
This one is Don't Date Down.
Don't
This is a
date
relationship book.
down.
Don't date down.
What is dating down?
Yo,
in your opinion.
You hear the man say?
What is down in your opinion? I mean,
Well, we all know what down is.
No. Down to somebody could be up.
Nah.
So I asked
Down
him.
is down.
No, down could be up.
Nisa?
I could think it's up and somebody else know it's down. You understand? Somebody might think, oh, he's handsome. He has a house. He has his finances together. But he's disrespectful. He doesn't respect his parents. He doesn't respect authority. And that therefore could mean you're dating down.
Don't date down is don't date anybody below your caliber. You understand?
But who say your caliber is up?
You know, caliber up.
This is good.
What is dating?
I love
I
this.
need to tell.
You understand?
I love
Don't
this.
date down. You pushing a BMW, a Mercedes Benz. You want to go and think somebody who have a son or a Tina.
But the person who had his son, he
leave them alone.
No,
date in your own class because you understand.
JD,
Somebody gonna be embarrassed to carry you out.
You know,
and you don't know how to.
I do understand that it makes sense for people to be equally yoked because a lot of us think that only
is not
means
equally yoked.
Listen to what I say now. A lot of us may think equally yoked only means on the religious path, but we know we live long enough to know that equally yoked could mean exactly what he's saying. So if you know you're driving a Benz,
You see, like with me,
it may be in your best interest to not go by somebody who don't have a problem
you see, like
driving
how
the
when you
Sunny.
met me a date up.
Excuse me? I don't understand. Most of my friends may beg to differ.
Yes, step up. What does don't date down mean?
All right. Firstly, is a catchphrase. So you see the attention it got one
All
time.
right.
Well,
That's one.
Don't date
I
down.
clickbait, you catch with it.
Also, it's an aspect of when you're choosing a mate, a partner, that's a destiny decision.
Shut up.
So you choose someone based on where you're going, not based on where you are. So
Why watching me so far?
No, I just watching you.
Continue.
Continue.
So the concept of this book basically is to be able to evaluate the partner, ask a lot of questions.
So you have no problem with somebody asking. I would often tell persons,
yes.
right? We need to be able to ask questions. There's no way. If you enter school or you say, I'm going to do a course in hairdressing, you don't expect to be doing the course for your whole life. The course must have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
That's right.
So, and of course, you're looking at your tutor, but you should be able to recognize that this person can't teach.
Yes.
You should be able to voice what you're seeing.
That's right.
And in terms of dating in the modern world, I feel like women have, there's some people that don't know how to balance it, but I believe women should be able to ask a man,
Thank you, Hayden.
what is happening? Because again, I look at relationships as a course.
Yeah.
So if 3, 4, 5 years I with you and I can't ask you, hi, good day, what's happening? Most times you might find the man responding, so I'm to you. Or you're trying to rush me into, and my whole thing is, I'm saying, we should be able to ask questions without being deemed or to be put in a box to say you're trying to rush a man into something. I believe that.
It's important, honestly, because if we and especially if you want to waste a lot, you don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste anybody's time. Time is very precious.
Tell them.
All right, let's talk. What you for? What it's about?
Yeah.
So does a woman have? You know, the Bible, as we all know, the Bible says when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing. Should she be the aggressor in terms of, well, what's going on here? When time taken on these kind of things? Right. Or shouldn't she be have enough humility to wait until...
Why is asking a question being deemed aggressive?
It's not aggressive.
I
think, like for instance, the Bible says that a man findeth a wife.
Right.
Not just a woman or somebody, a wife.
Forgive me,
so
yes,
which
wife
means, so the woman now have to take time to become a wife before she's found.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I often say
Yeah.
that, now on the surface we could just say, people say, I knew from the first time. I ain't getting into that.
Yeah.
But to me, you would be able to see the traits, or if you know you are in a relationship that you want to be in, I know, and you're looking at the where it's going, you must know if you want to be a wife. So then you start to display such qualities.
And this is why it's important even to begin to list the qualities of what you want in a person. So when you find it, you'll be able to identify it.
Nothing is wrong with asking a question. If somebody bold face and swam to you ain't see this, no, that's different. And if that's what you're dealing with, then run. But
I have one last question before we leave. We're getting ready to
I want him to mention all the books he has there.
Yes,
please.
all right. Let me deal with that.
So Don't Date Down. This one you could, if you put www.don'tdatedown.com, right? There's a landing page, and there's an offer for this. Come with a workbook and another book called the Problem Solving. So if they click in www.don'tdatedown.com, so you get this one, okay? Then this is a book on 4 levels of human existence.
Wow.
The 4 levels, from moving from the begging level to the wealth level. So you have begging, digging, money, wealth. So this is a book on that. Also, there's a workbook, and there's an entire course we have on this. Okay, you could go to the website and get the course, right? And then this book is a book on faith, principles to maximize your faith. This sells a lot. This is a devotional, right? Faith. You talk about the action, the believing component, the action component, the receiving component, and the correspondent action component. It's a very, very powerful book on principles to maximize your faith.
Principles to maximize
your
faith.
Your faith.
All right, this may or may not be a loaded question because I know we have to leave, but wanted to ask. Of course, we know.
I have a question here.
Of course, we know, or I think we know the answer. We know what is the scriptural answer, but I just wanted to hear from, of course, pastoral perspective, right?
Okay.
There are a lot of, not only young people on the whole that, and I'm sticking with the Christian faith.
Okay.
This is not a religious platform. Friday and Lime is not a religious platform.
Right.
But you know our faith. You know where our faith lies.
Right.
So in a Christian space, the no sex before marriage.
Okay.
That seemingly now is such a huge issue, because now when persons don't explore, like how in the world they may, and they know what they gain.
Yeah.
They come and they get married now, and they're not compatible. Somebody may not like sex. they don't want me, touch me, they this, they that, and all sorts of situations that happen in the bed. But now when you get married, you just have to stick with it for the rest of your life, right? What does someone is looking and in a situation that, well, I just wanted to wait, and they tell me wait till I get married. Now I come and get married, and my husband or the wife don't like sex. They want to have sex once every month and all these kind of things, you know. And no, I can't ask you to say, obviously, go and have sex before marriage. But what does one do now if they wait and when they come and they get married now, it's just real problems in that area?
It's a sad thing because I've known of individuals who those things happen to. And some of them had to live it out and some of them divorce, separate. But you come back to the whole aspect of the asking of the questions and discussing certain things. Now, it's hard to, because you may not find out everything when that is concerned, because you have to go on what the person say in terms of, but if you have proper discussion, I think that could set a proper platform for where you go forward. And it could give you probably some sense of, in terms of where the person at in that arena. But to say, to try it out before, I think a lot of people will stone me if I say that.
Yeah, because we had a very similar conversation, and we was talking about if a man waited until he got married and then he have a 2-inch penis. It was a 2-inch penis, Nisa?
It doesn't matter.
A 1-inch penis, you know. Nisa say that she going and she want to ask him to see before.
Can I speak contextually?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because when JD tells stories, he tells it in a very disrespectful
So I
way.
say you can't ask a man, you can't ask a big grown man to say, well, let me see what you have there.
So, right, first of all...
Although you're not going and touch him or fondle him.
First of all, that's not how I speak. So I'm hoping that the people are hearing JD's discourse with understanding.
Well, it was along those lines.
So this is how I responded to the question.
Go ahead.
The situation was that this is my fiance. So I'm saying if we reach to this point,
Okay.
it means we good. I try to keep it real. I'm not 16 years old. I'm not 25. I'm 43 years old. So you're asking a 43-year-old a question. And if somebody is at the point where they are my fiance, what are you doing, man? If you come to tell me now, because you say, well, listen, we can't go further, I need to tell you something. As your fiance, I have this, I'm working with this. You telling me, it's not a stranger I'm talking to, so I am saying.
It was a real life situation. The man said that I have
we don't
a
need
below
your,
average
we
size.
We heard you. So I am saying, I'm speaking to my fiance.
Yes.
I know you. But if at this point in time you're coming to tell me this, I don't understand why I cannot say, can I see it?
That's real, because, and I'm saying this because I've dealt with individuals who those things literally happen.
Yeah.
And when they went into the marriage, it's frustration.
Right. So I don't appreciate how you put me out there.
And then put out there.
You put me out there like if
the man say, well, I have a little smaller average size
but
penis.
you
And
neglected,
then you say, well, I will ask him to see. I say, well, poor he.
Your tone and everything. You neglected to leave out crucial factors. The fiance. This is not a stranger. It was our first one night.
All right.
So I'm speaking based on the relational level to a big man.
Yeah. Question answered. All in the comment section at this fine all you kind of, how are you saying, JD, you're a real raw boy?
Yeah.
JD, crude matter. JD, you're graphic. Are you using the words that you're supposed to use?
Somebody is saying this session is definitely too short. I know we have to go.
If I did say ding-a-ling like how I used to say before on Friday Bacon Lime, all you would have say, I had no manners. And big donkey, and all you want to go back to the old me?
No, what we're saying is, you still have a ways to go.
I mean, that's a penis. What you want to say? What you want to say?
Just over the hill is home, you had to see. So, Pastor, let me just, Doctor, sorry, let me ask you one more question because people are messaging me on this side.
Okay.
I know this is a tricky topic for the church. I know it's not something that we may want to get into. If you could say yes or no, just say yes or no. The person is asking, if you can ask, after being separated from my husband for 20 years, is it okay for me to get a divorce? That's the question.
There are grounds for divorce, and I believe that based on proper counseling and advice, I can't say basically offhand without hearing basically the root of more of it and thing. In terms of, so I don't want to say.
Isn't it by law that after 5 years you're supposed to?
Yeah. If there's if there's no
coitus,
taking place for 2 or 3 years, according to the law, you're separated. So there's some legal things in that aspect of it.
Give unto Caesar's what is Caesar's.
Yeah. So, but what it could do, probably another session we could go into that aspect, relationship and sex and thing.
We clearly need another session. Yeah. We ain't even getting to we topic tonight. You understand?
And our topic was a big one, a serious one,
We'll
but
get
we'll
to
have to have Doctor come back. All right, listen, we have an appointment. Doc has been out whole day. Nice. So it is all about what's the abbreviation?
M.
Minding my business, Kingdom School. Kingdom Academy.
Minding my business, Kingdom Academy.
If I want to register, I want to be a part of it, give them the information one more time.
All right. 7300788. What's up?
Oh, you have a number. Let me.
Put in the number.
Okay. So Facebook.
Call the number again.
All right. 7300788.
730
0788.
0788. 7300788. All right, cool.
The WhatsApp will basically have everything, take you to the Facebook, the Instagram, Ian Cummings.
All right.
Yeah. I put up a wrong number there, hold on. 730. Wait, don't call that number, Next thing you know, somebody say, nobody living here.
You're going to fix it?
Yeah, I'm going to fix it right now. 730.
Yeah, 0788.
788.
Where I get a number from, boy? Who number is that?
You asking me? I just hope I don't find it in your phone when you're sleeping.
You just cool it now. You know. Yeah. So why all you don't think up Nisa now? I tell you she no manners.
You see, it's all about the delivery of what you're saying.
Dr. Ian Cummings on Facebook. Find him on Facebook or call 7300788. All right. We want to be a part of the next session,
Yeah, business breakfast meeting. Yeah, that's being South.
Of course, it's going to teach us about if you have an idea how you start your business.
He starts with identifying the gift.
Yeah.
Because remember, he said people who don't even know.
Yeah, I think even like, for instance, in what you all doing here, the business you all doing here. All right, and I think the concept also is that it have the mindset of not settling for this level.
Yeah.
Okay, because remember when you elevate, you have a greater impact.
Yeah.
In society, there are people that you have to reach. Okay, this is a question I always ask. I think with Joseph and in Egypt, why God did not give one of the Israelites that dream, and He gave Pharaoh the dream.
Oh wow!
Why? Because Pharaoh had the resources to facilitate it.
Hey, drop a bomb one time.
I will just say, show me your friends. You know, when the old people say, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. I feel like whenever I'm around certain people, I feel so inspired and energetic and hopeful for my future. Versus you're around people who, I ain't saying you can't laugh and have a good time, but that's why I believe it's important to surround yourself,
of course,
more than less in spaces where you learn, where you grow, where you could look at yourself and say, I don't like this, I want to change it. And, it makes sense. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. But some of us are afraid of elevation.
No, I think that's because association breeds transformation. You got to associate yourself. And there are certain levels and areas that, based on, if you're not connected with people on that level, you can't go in those rooms.
It's true.
You're just not going to matter how.
So next time you come, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little offering thing right here.
You say you don't need no offering again.
You trying to get my testimony? We're going to put a little thing here, and whenever you drop a gem, I will put something there.
Okay.
You understand?
Why you put something in my offering?
You?
You're putting to your next man offering?
You just get real offering.
Look you blessed. I'll give
you some offering later tonight.
You see? You see the difference?
Yeah.
You see the difference?
We are married, We not dealing again, You understand? And running around the place hiding here and there and thing.
I've never heard. Wrong relationship. Check that. Check your WhatsApp.
Remember, it's Dr. Cummings who counsel we.
Check your WhatsApp. Who you was hiding with? You didn't hide?
Who was ready for marriage more between Nisa and I? You counsel we. Let me know. Don't afraid to tell her.
Now, both of you are really at that place.
All right.
And just, the meshing together was necessary, and that's...
What's JD face now? Hey, boy.
Love you, babe. Love you, babe. Hey, guys, listen. Dr. Ian Cummings, we want to say thank you so much for coming through, being so humble.
Yeah.
To step down, I would say. to come on our platform. The comment section is
I was surprised.
so thankful as well. We want to say
our fry babes.
Let me apologize, guys. It didn't run like how we would normally run. All right, so we're gonna have next time we have him back, we're gonna have all the parts.
Shift.
Yeah, I would like to hear him rhyme, you know, boy.
But remember the man say.
I like to hear him rhyme,
The
boy.
man said. Sometimes we lose sight of where God was versus where He is. Everything doesn't have to be the same for it to be good. This is what it was supposed to be. We don't need to use the same module all the time.
That's right.
You understand?
You know, it is Mick Man. You're kind of advising on what you're talking sense.
Hold my face up here. My face here. All right.
Guys, we get ready to bounce out of here. Before we leave, we want to say, of course, thank you to Little Caesars for always sponsoring us. And last but not least, take this number one more time only. Don't stick, right?
Kingdom Lending Services. WhatsApp 372-0330. If you want to call, 468-5905. They offer small loans anywhere between $500 and $3,000 TT dollars.
372. Give them a WhatsApp number, 372-0330, or call 468-5905. Hey, you see, you know what, JD? We want to be a part. How do we get our business on Friday Online? Just DM me. We have different packages. You don't have an ad, we put an ad together. For instance, this person here, right? They didn't have a little flyer. We did this flyer. If you say, well, you know what, we want to go a little bigger than flyer. We want an advertisement. You know, we're shooting that for you. You say, you know what, we want Nisa and yourself to get behind our brand and we want all to shoot. And we do all that for your business. Yeah, Bishop?
Check your
Pastor?
WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp.
All right, cool. And of course, we want to say, did I say Little Caesars? Yeah.
Yeah, you did. That's the first one you said.
Okay, cool. Nice. Let me put that up, right? Just give me a second.
All right, so JD's just
Ding,
going
ding,
to
ding.
put the email addresses if you want to contact Dr. Cummings.
Those are literally landing pages. So that when
Okay,
they click it,
they
they'll go
get
straight
everything.
in. Yeah, they'll
Is it
get
a
in.
link? Right.
Yeah,
the,
those are
the-
links.
The thing is with this link, with this platform, this StreamYard, I don't think they would be able to access it.
Oh.
But let me try. Let me try.
try,
All right,
try.
let me try. Hold on there.
StreamYard.
Yeah, they'll access it. StreamYard.
They should?
Yeah.
Hey, as we said, good evening to, of course, YouTube. We have YouTube on board. We have LinkedIn and Instagram as part of our stream now. Is it clickable?
I can't. Let me see. Let me go
Let
in
me
the
try.
comment section.
Go in
and
the
see.
comment section and try it from here. Good. I'm going to come in for here. Yeah. Hold on there, guys. Ding, ding.
I can't tell my phone moving slow like I won't make a bad joke at this time.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, it's clickable, Jay?
Yes.
Oh, you clicked it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't seeing it on the side. Nice.
Right. So that they're gonna get the don't date down the whole concept there. So
Okay.
they click that, the links and everything there to get the ebooks.
Nice. And I just pinned it. So
Right, good.
thank you so much, Dr. Ian Cummings, for coming
Yeah.
through. All right. Part two, let's say? Part two? Nice. Here done.
But way too short. It's only it's 9:18, so it's not really.
Yeah.
Almost like we're going the whole way. Just 10 minutes more.
Yeah. All right. So here done. We want to say thank you so much. We have 45 shares.
Thank
Bang.
you, guys.
6,200 plays. 109 likes. 375 comments. We want to say thank you so much for that. If you have not shared yet before you leave, you know this is a not monetized page, so we ask you for different ways to contribute to the monetization. Share. That is one. That's just off the bat. You could just share, all right? Two, thank you so much, PayPal. You could hit us up on the PayPal. Whatever it is the Lord laid upon your heart. Hey, tell me what you think about my pastor voice, right? Let me know if I have a real pastor voice here. Hallelujah. Whatever the Lord lay upon your heart is going to go a long way. Somebody say a long way. How's a long way? All right, rate me between 1 and 10 there. Pastor voice.
You have 6.
Hey.
6?
Talk to me. Don't talk to me. Come on.
I would just give him a 9. I think he's.
Don't play
really,
with me. Let me open the patch again.
Nah, calm down. Calm down.
The singing go be bad.
Night make us sleep, and plenty people like advice from pastor, you know.
Let me open up the church
I
now.
ain't going through that. Hear me in the night. What is your name? Nah, I good. You understand? Or they always have a question, a story and a story. Let me night make the sleep.
And of course, thank you to Cash App. Cash App, if you want to send us a donation on Cash App, you can do us as well. Big up all the Cash App squad. Cash App, all you know all yourselves, all right? All of us coming through with the Cash App. Thank you so much for that, all right?
Need to shout out of very, very humble people that we love to see every weekend in live. Bless you, Hayden, Jacksonville, Linda Haywood, Irma Grace Jones.
GG, Ocean.
Yeah, go through.
Who we have? Who the regulars? Linda,
Yeah, the regulars.
Jacksonville, Petra. You know, the whole slew. If you forget anybody, thank you so much. All right. Where they could find? Well, we gave the socials, Facebook.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We gave the number. Let me put the number here one more time before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Who didn't get an opportunity to write it down?
730-0788.
Or head across to Facebook, right? Dr. Ian Cummings. And in the comment section, we pinned the .com, right? Is it Gate Dominion?
Yeah, Gated Dominion concept, yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, guys. Bouncing out of here, no?
I ain't going to.
Okay, cool. We can pull it up. Yeah. So, guys, see you all next week. Please. Do we have Friday Bacon Lime next week? Please, God, let me see. Hold on real quick. Let me make sure. Tomorrow, next week is it what?
I have no idea.
The 6th? Yeah.
Oh, we in July?
Yeah, we have the 6th. We have, let them know one time?
John Thomas.
Can't wait to talk to John. He's a kind of a man nobody know about he, you know. He just pop out and sing and then go back in. We know he from, we know he born, we know he nationality.
Seems like
if he's a Syrian, if he red.
Oh my God.
You know, we know nothing about John. So I can't wait to talk to John Thomas. Next week, Saturday, please God. After that, well, you know, we just let you know every week after. Okay? So we out of here. Thank you so much. Pastor, blessings and respect.
Blessings. Good to be here.
Dr. Ian Cummings, forgive me. That pastor thing will take a little while, but we can say doc.
That's all right.
All right, nice. We out of here.
Later.
All right, guys. Thank you. We are bouncing. What do you think, boy? Oh, gosh. Wait, babe.
Ole doesn't know how to end certain things. That's what's going on right now. If Ole wouldn't end up in so much problems if you know when to cut it off. Know where the knob is. And half of Ole talking to people are supposed to stop talking. Know when to stop. Look the button right there. Learn the color and know how to say goodbye.
I don't know how to end. Later I'll go show you about it.
Oh my God. Ole, have a good night.
Podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big step ready, the internet above the up. Welcome to the Friday, Hey Arima,
Hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
down in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK, London, Shady Life, everybody get Shady Life. Why?
I break in the place,
Random singing.
I break in the place,
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hayden,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd, Jillian,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody get Shady Life. Friday,
and
line, start the show. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Friday Bacon Lime Show. Hey guys, all right, listen. Advertising with us is super valuable. Get your business, your brand, your product, or whatever it is in front of thousands of viewers every week.
And it's really affordable. WhatsApp us now to find out about our weekly or monthly packages and secure your spot ASAP.
Also, for those who want to get massive media coverage, we can funnel your business onto radio on Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded, the #1 urban gospel radio station.
So, what are you waiting on? WhatsApp us today, 724-4249.
So, invest now. FBL Podcast, Saturdays, 7:30 p.m.
Only on JD's Vlog, Facebook, and YouTube.
Friday Online, every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. right here on JD's Vlog. When it comes to podcasting in Trinidad and Tobago, hey, we are #1.
Babe, I tell you about that bragging thing. Let people like you now.
Well, I can't say we's #4, and that don't even sound good. And that's a lie.